By the time I release this video, I've already, I'm 2 weeks in to the income phase for the Blueprint project. So I've had 2 consecutive weeks of profitable trades. For those of you unfamiliar with what the Blueprint project is, it's a project that I started on May 12th actually May 12th was the first day that I took a trade, and started the project with $100 on the NADEX platform, and just, consistently utilize my skill to build up the account within the growth phase. That was the first phase. There's a whole set of videos for that actually document each trade that I took within that phase, where I literally took a $100 account and continuously flipped the account until the account reached right over the $3,000 mark. Okay. Currently in the income phase, and what my intention was from the beginning was to position the account to a large enough size where I would be able to generate income based on the size of the account, which in this example would be $3,000. So I needed to have the account at 3K so that I could utilize that account size to support the number of contracts that I want to trade with, which is 34 contracts. So in the income phase, what you guys have seen me do, and like I said, by now the video should have already begun to be released for the income phase, so that you can actually see the trades that I take in the income phase, one trade after the other. And those trades, somebody always wants to park directly next to me. Why? It never fails. Those trades are documented as well. So basically, this is just an update to let you guys know where I'm at right now. So far in the income phase, I've made 5K within 2 weeks. Okay. Now, mind you, this is starting in the growth phase from $100 account. Just taking $100, using skill only to build up the account within the growth phase. And then once the growth phase was completed, I shifted right into the income phase, which is where I'm at now. And now in the income phase, I'm able to generate my goal primarily is on average, somewhere between $2,000 to $3,000 a week. So far I've been averaging $2,500 a week for the last 2 weeks. So I've already earned $5,000 in income in the income phase of the project. So, I like to do these updates and just commentaries because I think that it's important that you understand and recognize what it is that I'm able to do and understand the why behind it. Like, why am I able to be consistently profitable? These are questions that people constantly ask, and I'm giving you the answers in the Blueprint project itself. It's very simple. It's about training in order to develop the skill, and then continuously training in order to maintain the skill and to keep the skill at a very high level, so that when I'm able to take trades and opportunities that the market presents, I know the reason why I'm taking the trade. I know why. One of the major problems that people run into when they're trading is that they don't know why they're taking a trade. In their mind, they think that they're following whatever their strategy is or their methodology might be. If you were to lose a trade, do you understand why you lost the trade? If you're winning trades, do you understand why you're winning trades? And it's like, if you can't answer these questions, you really have a problem, because it means that you're not where you need to be as far as your mindset goes. And that's another reason why I like to make these updates, because it's important for you guys to understand what it actually takes. It's not just about learning how to trade using a strategy or a method. It's developing the correct mindset so that you're able to be in tune with the market itself And through your observation and your study of the market, you're able to utilize the information that the market is giving you to understand whether or not right now would be the right time for you to take your trades. See, for me, this is what I keep repeating. The reason I'm winning consistently is because I'm identifying the correct time to be in the market based on the way that I like to take trades. It's just that simple. So it's something you can learn. Like any of you can learn what it is that you see me do. It's just a matter of you knowing in the beginning, out the gate, off the rip, that you have to develop the correct mindset in order to be able to deal with and interact with the market. Like patience and discipline are not optional. If you're an impatient person, it's not going to work. If you lack a lot of discipline, which pretty much everybody does, most people lack discipline. If you lack discipline, it ain't going to work. You need those two things primarily just for you to have the correct mindset in order to believe that it can work in the first place. So these are things, and they're components that have to come together and be cohesive within you in order for your execution to be what it needs to be, so that the results will reflect what you're actually training to do and to accomplish. So can it be done? Absolutely. Will it be done? If you train and you commit, yes, it will be. It's only a matter of time. And this is, something that I encourage all of my students to remember. You're training and it's not in vain. If you think that you're not getting it, or, it doesn't feel like you're making any progress, I assure you that you are. Just the simple fact that you are continuously training nonstop is ensuring that you're going to elevate within your mindset, and the results have to catch up to your mindset elevation, which takes place first. And that's nothing for you to take lightly or to, dismiss off like, it's going to take me too long. No, you got to understand that you got to have you have to have a money mindset, put it like that. It's just like why people are scared to take trades in the first place. You want to hold on to your little money because you're scared to lose it. Every trade that I'm taking right now in the income phase, the entire account is at risk. But you got to understand, you think the account is at risk. I don't even look at risk as me putting the account at risk. To me, risk actually is if I didn't know what I was doing in the market. The lack of skill is the real risk. And this is something I talk about now even more consistently, because it's that important that you understand that this is the risk that you're dealing with. It's not just about the money risk. It's not just about, the fact that you're putting money at risk on each individual trade and you could potentially lose. That's not the risk. Or I should say that's not the only risk. That risk can be controlled through consistent winning. If you're able to position yourself to win consistently, there is no risk financially. So the real risk is the lack of skill. And that's the risk that most people carry with them when they come into trading in the first place. They don't know what they're doing. And they're still trying to use money to, in their mind, accelerate the process of making money, when you don't have the skill that's going to allow you to make that money consistently, uninterrupted, and without disruption. So it's like, which one do you want? You want the perception, or you want the reality of what you need in order to be consistently profitable in the market and to be successful? You got to answer that question for yourself. So hopefully this update was, educational and informative for you guys. I hope that you are getting value out of the video series for the Blueprint Project. Like I said, right now I'm going on week 3. This next week coming up is going to be the 3rd week in the income phase. Excuse me. So far, 5K in 2 weeks. Documented. You guys will see the withdrawal videos. You'll see the emails, everything. That money's in the bank. This is what we do. Mark Fuller, Team Alliance. Blueprint Project. You guys enjoy. I will holler at you in the next video. Next video is probably going to be another trade video, and we'll just continue on. All right, I'm out. Enjoy your weekend. Mark Fuller, Team Alliance. Deuces.